Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon at this point, but hope everyone is doing well. I will also do your hydrate as soon as I grab something to drink. I will be right back. Alright. Yeah, so I did, like, do some testing yesterday, and I think I have it finally working. Which... now I just need OBS. OBS, hello? Why is this not... oh, wait. Aha! My numpad turned itself off for some reason. Yeah, the colony is a bit of a mess right now. Oh yeah, and also there's space debris falling from the sky. Also, for some reason, I've noticed my game lags whenever I open the architect menu. I don't quite know why. It just is what it is, I guess. Well, who would have thought? Yeah, the worst about this is honestly the toxic fallout. Just... right, I should probably build out. You just cobble together. Yeah, don't bother. So, no. Because all of this is gonna die to poison anyway. Oh, Jump Space got its first content drop? Really? Did I miss that? I don't see that. Oh wait, there it is. I love how it's not actually showing up in my Steam updates, but when I click on the latest update, it's above it. Fun. We'll have to look at that later. Also, new hat you can buy for 24,000 credits. I think I have enough for that. But yeah, actually, people. Pass. I love how she's somebody that crashed from a spaceship, yet her research knowledge is tribal. My construction passion is nice. I think all of my constructors are pretty eh. A mimic. Oh, the oh. Interesting. I didn't even look at stay. And you're fine and walking. You don't have anything interesting. I think honestly you might be worth trying to grab just for the construct. Yeah, I'll go grab her. You might. We have enough beds. Oh, she's a cinder. Interesting. I did fix it. And you wouldn't believe me, it was as simple as doing this. To go in here and unforbid the weapons. It was such a simple fix. It was such a simple fix. Oh yeah, I need to switch schedules. Night Owl is 11. Yeah, 11 to 6. They are all nocturnal by genetics. One click from the map. Oh yeah, it was an annoyingly simple fix, but it's fixed. All out. Also, can actually sleep inside. You don't have to sleep in bed. This is also barely roofed, so at least it's covered. It's just not actually contained, but that's okay. Because I don't think I have storage shelves. Can somebody finish building the fucking outhouse, please, though? I could put a well back. Might as well. Might as well build a well. And it's improve that a tiny bit. That was covered from fallout. I also need food. Is out. Probably also should just merge. Trees. Might also. Get the storage built up, so at least throw things in there. This is so horribly inefficient. But I'm waiting for the woodworking research. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a minute till we get electricity. But that's the point. I specifically put this mod pack together so we have a bit of an extended tribal medieval phase. And then go into the more advanced stuff. Hey, she joined. Perfect. And also can help with construction. And whatever crafting tasks. I would be using the Twitch integration mod, but I've done it in the past, and every time I play with Twitch integration mods, or Twitch integrations in general, nobody shows up to use them. So I've stopped using them. As if you guys want to, I will happily add it in for the next stream. Because I have the mod installed. As I just actually need to put it into the mod pack. As if you want to, I absolutely will. Oh yeah, I suppose this is on a room. That's fine. Because this is technically just a stall door, not an actual door. We also desperately need to get this table up. You're not fucking with Anomaly yet. Hell to the absolute fucking no. Because I do also have a bunch of Anomaly expansion mods. That adds a bunch more anomalies. Some of which may or may not be SCP themed. Falcon, calm her down, please. No, no calming down. Well, she doesn't have a super high melee stat, I guess, and not a terribly dangerous melee weapon. Who actually is assigned Pigeon? I'll probably give all the animals to Pigeon. This Pigeon is also okay. It's fine. Special. Huh. Interesting. That's cool. I'll probably train all of these on attack though, just in case. I'd rather have them. Yeah, everyone is probably going to be quite unhappy with it. Great, the solar flare is ending. Can the fallout end? That would be wonderful. You're awesome. You can... Why are you eating the corpses? Because we don't have any meat. That would be why. Hunting rocks. I'm not doing that to myself. No. Two is probably more than enough. And this toxic fallout end, please. Yeah. Oh, well. At the very least. And we finally at least have a table. Next thing we need, stone blocks. We have on the map in clay and sandstone. Nice pigeon being attacked by a buffalo. Oh, right, because they're hunting ones. Probably rather one. Oh, hi, mate. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, you might want to run now. Alright, everyone get the fuck inside. Well, that'll bleed out at least. And we are significantly faster than buffaloes. Well, I guess we'll just chill here for a minute until they all go to sleep. Which may be a minute, 'cause it's getting day and not turning night. This is fine. Well, I guess the animals are fine. So we need basic woodworking, furniture. Then I need tailoring so I can. This is fine. Make it here. I also build stuff, which we still don't have any blocks for. Well, the muffalo's bleeding out. The other one's still an issue. I mean, we might actually be able to kill them. I'll probably have hurting. Never mind, I expected her to at least take a little bit of damage. Because of how small the Phenoxys are, they take a lot more damage. So I expected the actual human to last a little longer, but I guess not. Falcon to her. In. Yeah, that went about as expected. A closing door. Well, so far so good. The good thing is at least Muffalos only do 1 damage, so they won't actually kill anybody. Or shouldn't anyway. Back a bit. I want you to shoot, not melee. I mean, it should just bleed out here. Yeah, let it bleed out. There we go. Problem solved. Falcon, go tend to everyone. And now at least the animals have food. I have a feeling you got some... Yeah, her right arm got destroyed. Fair enough! That's fine. Oh yeah, because of toxic buildup, they turn rotten. Why are the animals just eating rotten? Corpses, boneless corpses, natural corpses. Meat is back on the menu. Yeah, even if it's rotten meat. Alright, haul this out of here. Right now, preferably. I honestly don't like a lot of the visual mods. Plus, they make my game run like ass. Well, these two are fine. Because like I have some visual mods installed as well, but I don't have them in just because of how big this mod pack is. It would just make it run at 30 frames the entire time. Because I also already have like RAID compression mods in here, because any large size RAID is gonna make the game run on like 0.5 FPS. Could be worse, could be Battlefield 6 just making your internet. Fair enough, I suppose. Well, the settlement will, as per usual, be the Moonlight Cove. Oh yeah, no, I have the same problem with Hunt. Is I can play Hunt fine, but when I try to stream Hunt, it lags the stream to death. And I don't understand why. Let's just go with faults. I don't feel like being creative right now. Well, whatever. Anyway, I mean, I hate it when they have their last name as their nickname. I'd rather they have their first name. Oh, goods trader. They're gonna leave because of the toxic fallout in like 5 seconds. Oh, there's 2. Alright, whoever's on stone, whoever doesn't do anything right now needs to go to stone cutting. Which will probably be... actually... I'm gonna do this. Because Goose doesn't really have anything else to do right now. We don't need to mine anything for the moment. They are not leaving. Oh, they're the, what are they called again? Bulwarks? Cute. A muffalo. It was actually decent social. Thought it was. Not gonna go trade. We don't have anything to trade, but should just develop immunity to it. You know what? I agree. They should just develop immunity to it. Do we have anything I desperately want? Not really. Also not anything I would be willing to sell, to be fair. Because I need my food. I should also unrestrict again. Was written by a waster supremacist? Yeah. Probably. Alright, store all here, so fresh. Decent fresh as possible. Yay! Toxic fallout is gone. I can sew things again. Smart sewing. Bring it back? No! We don't need the toxic fallout back! Why do we not have all these berries? I beg to differ. There's plenty of storage space here. I don't need this, the fallout back, thank you. One of the most annoying things starting a new playthrough with Void. Having to deal with a fucking fallout. Goose, what are you doing? Oh. Please. Wait, we don't have sandstone. We have granite, marble, and clay. I'm dumb. Actually, let's just do the clay ones then. Clay, granite. Oh. It does make the air a little spicy, but it also makes me starve. Which is what I less appreciate. Chameleon just moving all the corpses across the map. Can we, like, not do that? Make those stomachs. I would like to mix meals. Actually, set. I'll set up. I'll just do each once and we at least have. Thanks. Just plaster some wood across this. And then I should also probably close. properly. So this starts no longer using. I also need all the chunks of here. When do I get actual storage? Might be in yeah, I think it's in complex furniture. Yeah, shelves. So much research. Oh boy. Are you still knocked out? Oh, because you already have a bad back and you're pretty fucked up. Fair enough. Yeah, so I need to wait for her leg to heal. We need shelves so the world can be a storage. Shelves make the world a little more compact. Also, now that I think about it, I could just use a campfire now. That way I can at least make meals. Butcher spot. Please utilize. Actually, I can make a butcher. Does this butcherless affect me? Because it is smaller. Just slower works. Yeah, let's do the block for now. Oh yeah, we have Thrombos here. I see Thrombos so rarely when I'm doing modded playthroughs because there's so many other events that can happen. But it seems everyone's mood has stabilized a little. Yay, Penny can walk again. Yeah. Yeah. I have made that mistake once before and never again. kill Thrumbos fairly easily if you just cheese them, but... I am not going to do that. Okay, Alien is not... No, he's not. Equip your damn short bow. You're not out of arrows. This is almost out of arrows, though. Until we have, like, I don't know, 100. Cheap to make. Convenient. Could you actually please build a campfire and the butcher first? So we can actually cook some food. Oh, we can actually make just packaged trash. Huh. Well, salt, but not bad. The 1, 2, until we at least 7%. I could actually also grow some cycles. That might not be a bad idea. Deal with moods. Yeah, new players do not know the cheese. That is very fair. I have actually never once tried to attack a Galatros. As I've just respected its power and decided to just not fuck with it. Let's find some psycho. But yeah, I haven't tried actually attacking Galatros, so I don't know how tough they are. I believe I've seen them shoot fireballs, if I remember correctly, when somebody else attacked one. Granted, on the last, like, actual modded run that I had, that I got really deep into, I would have been fine attacking one. All of them died before it went down. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, no, I had a colony on the last RimWorld version before 1.6. Where I basically just had a demon child that simply nuked everything that came into contact with it. Which actually, I don't need to wait till I have the... Because I made a statue of her in her honor. This is Katarina. She was a menace. Is the funny thing about her, like, story is she was a child that came with a quest, like, early on into the colony. And I usually don't accept children early on because you just have to take care of them constantly. And they don't really help early on. But my partner convinced me I should take her in anyways, which I did. And she somehow ended up becoming the single most dangerous pawn on the Rim. She would literally just one-shot entire raids in like 30-40 seconds. By herself. Yeah, Katarina is a fucking menace. And she will forever be immortalized in a statue. Let's go. Where's this? Oh, wait, on. I guess that's right. Yeah. It's a waste, to say the least. But yeah, no, that colony was great. That colony was absolutely fantastic. As we basically colonized like over half the map. Had an entire spaceship up as well. Playing with Saver Ship 2. Which actually I saw is updated to 1.6, which is cool. So you can have the graph ship and a spaceship. And everyone being like, oh, 1.6 killed SOS 2. No, no it did not. The graph ships are nothing like the spaceships from SOS 2. Plus SOS 2 adds space combat, which the graph ships don't have. We can get a stove up. And then I need to actually build a workshop so I can just put some workbenches and whatnot in there. What is this still missing yet? Oh, sure, it just does at a base value of 75. Okay. So it's just the room needing to be cleaner, but that's fine. Yeah, SOS2 has always had space combat. That's what I'm saying. It's like the graph ships are nothing like SOS2. There's a surprising lack of animals here. Why is there so few animals? Here. Once you're done cooking, I'm gonna leave those out of here. Because this will cook a lot faster. Then I should also make a mining spot to get some coal, so I can burn the coal instead of wood. Yep. Mining. There. Digging spot. A clay meteorite? The fuck? You know what? Sure. I don't think clay as a piece is really meteorite material, but I feel like it would just explode the second it hits the ground. Yeah, like spiking a meatball at the floor. Like, it would pretty much have the same result. Alright, until we have... say 150. And also mine some salt. If only you could keep the number if I switch the tab. Furniture finished. I actually don't even remember what that unlocked. Tailoring is next, and then we get our... Actually, we have shelves in here as well. Didn't it say it had shelves? Because I suppose I could make tests. How much storage space do these have? 2. Well, it would double the floor space. I could also just make some log piles to store all the logs. You know what, let's... First... Yeah, that fucking clip is so stupid. I don't know how he gets away with this. He shouldn't, but he does anyway. Actually, let me light that up a little nicer. Yeah, I swear they looked at him. I swear they straight up looked at him and just decided it was not a problem. Like, what the fuck? Suppose I can put good spots in here. So whenever the bench is occupied, at least people could still help. We're gonna storage a bit more. Yeah, it's like, I'm sitting in a bush, absolutely not moving, and I'm getting shot from 3 directions because people apparently know I'm there. So fucking stupid. I don't have to, so I'm just gonna use a raw back. Not that it needs to be roofed, but it makes sense to roof it. Drawing rack would also not be bad. I think the cellar for now is fine for food preservation. I could research into like actual ice boxes, but I don't think it's good. I do need coal. Because bread is pretty... Don't bother me. More gathering. Is what I'm gathering from this. Berry bushes. Actually, bigger area. Because we don't really have any other food than berries at the moment. I would also like to research fishing. Question is, in which tab is it? Oh wait, we have fishing. Oh, we start with fishing. Why haven't we been fishing? Let me... Fish! Oh, we could have been fishing this entire time. That's fine. Time to cause a natural disaster by overfishing? Well, luckily this is not a pond, this is a river. Although the fish population is low. Did who stutter? I've got 3 people assigned to fishing. It should be pretty hard for us to overfish. Like, we don't have that many people fishing. Then again, I've also not messed around with Odyssey's fishing a whole lot yet. So I don't know how much is too much. Right. I'll leave you guys in church for a second. I'm gonna go check on my bread for a minute. Spawn Boomalope 2000. Yes. I mean, hey, Boomalopes are a great source of meat. Oh great, another solar flare that doesn't affect us. And a broken quest. Can I adjust how much? Oh, I can. Ah, so 182 is the max population of fish. Well, I'll just set it so it goes to a minimum population of 100. And let it regenerate from there. Considering the fact this is a river, I'm surprised the population is that low. I guess maybe ponds are better. Actually, let me see. How much fish are in here then? Or does it depend on the size of the fishing zone? So if I expand it... No. Oh, the population on it is 161 out of 182. There you go. I used to have a height command too. I actually don't know if that one still works. Or if that one's broken. I think I have to reset it up. I had this, I had it set up forever ago. Max population depends on total amount of water tiles. Okay. So it doesn't scale with the amount of fish that there is. Or with the size of the zone. How big does a lake have to be then to actually be, like, having a high population of fish? Because the river spans the entire map. And for this to be a high population of low? Just how big does a fucking lake have to be? You're basically fishing in the ocean? I suppose that would make sense. Guys, can we not leave salmon laying out on the floor? Also, can we not leave the rice laying out on the floor? Let me also disallow foods from this storage. They should be going all into the cellar, or into the storage pit. Because they stay fresh longer there. A max pop of like 460 and 80% of the map was water? Good lord. Yeah, so I guess you would have to literally like set up a fishing village on like a peninsula or something. If you wanted to just have a lot of fish. Which I think we're pretty far away from any ocean tile. This is taking a long time. There we go. Actually, we're not that far away from ocean tile. Yeah, so what you want is something like this, probably. Where you have like a bay. Maybe not that one specifically, but I've seen those bay tiles. Yeah, like these ones. Where it's just like basically nothing but water. Or these ones, I guess. This actually would have also been a cool map to settle on. Maybe we'll set up a... Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. But yeah, maybe we'll set up a colony up there at some point. I am also considering grabbing the Empires mod, but I find the Empires mod to be excessively broken in the ways you can generate silver. So I don't know. So I would love to have some input on that, whether or not we would want to play with that. There's a tiny island in the middle of the ocean. I think I've seen those too. Oh. Yeah, like the little iceberg tiles, I think. Yeah, I kind of like this. I have seen those kinds of islands, but I don't think any generated on this map. There's like single pieces of land, but they're all like actual land masses. Yeah. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. All these now because we don't need them. And they're just using up wood for no reason. Despite the fact I have them set in the config to not use wood. Or fuel in general. Is as per the config, the teepees and the canopies are not supposed to use fuel because they don't keep warm. They just provide shelter. Oh yeah, it was not the... I'll just shove this somewhere. Because that way I can dispose of the corpse to something there as well. Game froze. What's about to appear? Focus trigger. Never mind. Getting to. I don't think we have anything more to trade than we did last time, though. What is for constantly running support beams? I think I blanked some context. Just burn corpses here as well. But not colonist corpses. Let's see, what do they have to trade? Free security for some hunting has arrived. Yeah, pretty much. I can sell it. Actually, I can sell the javelins because I don't need the javelins. I can also make up. Smoke grenade could be convenient, just in case I do get a mech cluster. To be fair though, if I get a mech cluster before we actually get any guns, we're fucked. Oh, the fuel for the huts. Yeah, fair. I think I'll keep the tents for now, just in case we do caravan, because then I can bring them as beds. Nah, I don't need the drugs. I'm good without the drugs. Although I'm getting very concerned for how raids are gonna play out if just the caravan is making my game run at 10 FPS. There's always a plan R, run away to somewhere else. I mean, yeah. Would like to avoid doing that. Granted though, if there's a void raid that appears, we have no choice but to leave. Because we cannot fight void. Like, we physically cannot. Is we just don't have the weapons to do that. Look at them with their guns. And us over here with our bows and stabs. At least it's coming together. As ultimately we're waiting on research. I suppose I should focus on some lower end tech as well. Because everything that is not Neolithic is gonna be infinitely harder to research. Wait, textile spinning is up here. I don't need tailoring. Sure, if there was some health issues, they wouldn't mind lending me the guns. I mean, probably not. Yeah, because all of these are medieval. I believe I get the next ones by researching more Neolithic, right? Yeah, so I need to have a certain amount of the previous tech research to progress to the next tech. I think. I think that's how that worked. Let me actually go check the mod page just to make sure I'm not being stupid. Okay, no, it's the other way around. I have to research a certain amount of medieval text to get to the medieval tech level. Which I wish there was a way that I could see I have researched. It also means I might actually. because otherwise this is going to be a long playthrough. I want to adjust it to the point where it's like maybe 15 texts. Let's do maybe 10. 10 seems reasonable. Arcadium, last one. To have like 10 texts in the next text to advance. I think that seems more reasonable. Yeah, so ideally I should also focus on cheaper text then. And then do the more expensive ones once we actually advance. So does Neolithic and Medieval. Otherwise these get very expensive very quickly for no reason. The boom red pack arrives. That would be very funny right about now. Because then we just hide inside and let them deal with it. I love how the great bow is a Neolithic tech, but the hunting bow is a medieval tech. What? Oh, it doesn't require the hunt, right? Is the research organizer organized it weird? I don't think gonna go. Hunting bows, then I also need tailoring so I can get protective clothing. Then we also need smithing, pole arms. And probably crossbows. Shield, by the way. Yeah. Are they inverted? Yes, they are. Shields in it. Then plate has shields in it. Fair enough. And now we wait for research to happen. Speeding up doesn't move any faster because of lags. Could you maybe tell the traders to leave? They're lagging the game. First, please. Stop complaining. Run down lab. Yeah, no thank you. Although, seeing how this runs, I might have to downsize the mod pack. The idea is probably a little bit too ambitious for what my system can handle. Oh no, a mad raccoon. Literally, as I said, the fucking caravan away. Pigeon ghost habit. Astro, I blame you. What the fuck? The 4 bars. Now suddenly all the mad animals appear. Brandy, what are you doing? Oh, another trader. I mean, I could just sit here and wait now. But they will basically die going across. There we go. Falcon, Dragonfly, Forest. You finish off the 4 first, please. Thank you. That's so difficult. Uber Eats is here, but the food is a bit too fresh. Yeah, just a bit. Also, because you need to stop unequipped. Oh. Do they have anything else? I mean, they're an art trader. I doubt they have anything I want. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I might have to downsize the mod. Maybe I just need to rethink how I'm gonna do this. Because I think with this, the mod pack is just too big for it to run properly. Maybe I'll just take out all of the medieval overhaul, just skip the industrial. I'm gonna go check on my bread dough again real quick. It might actually be done by now, so I might actually call it here. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, my bread dough is done. So I'm gonna call it here, finish making my bread, and then think about what I'm gonna do with this. Because I don't mind it as an overall, but it's too laggy. Oh. I think something may have broken. Can't quite place my finger on it, but I think something broke. Well, evidently, I still have things to work out on this mod pack. You see no issues here? I mean, sure. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. What do we have right out to? We can write out Frangible. Frangible look like she is playing some Warframe. Yeah. Great. I thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna see what I'll do with a mod pack. I think I'm gonna downsize it a little bit and instead we'll do an industrial start as opposed to a tribal start. But we'll see. That's it. I thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure to check out all the links. You will find all the links there for the YouTube channels, both the VOD and the regular one, as well as the link to the Discord, and so on and so forth. With that said, make sure to copy our raid alert. Copy it with the emotes if you have a sub. Otherwise, add your own, leave them out, up to you. And I will see you guys perhaps later. We'll see. Depends on how quickly I can throw something else together. But yeah, until then, have a good day. Bye bye.